Okay, hi guys, this is Rue and this is my latest script. It's like my carrier one, it's just a showcase of what I've just finished working on, which is a general upgrade of all the enemies. So pretty much I've joined the other team and I'm now working for the TAC, and I've been upgrading their strategies and their weapons. So look at this guy down here. See, this is the SK2, this is the first upgrade. The Scarans have had their jump drives improved and their general strategies, so they'll actually jump towards bases rather than jumping around in random patterns. And in my position as a general of the TAC, we figured out the Scarans are pretty much no match for a player's ship, so their new job is pretty much to slow you down so the other Scarans can come within range. And what they will do is they will try to jump behind your ship, lock you in a tractor beam, which will neutralize you so everyone else can get closer to mushing your tender places. And by that I mean the stations. But that's not the most interesting thing. If you look at the rest of this map, it's pretty much like a standard random encounter for level 5, except you find these weird sort of things going on. So let's zoom in and take a look at these. So this is the first one, and it is in fact a TAC that is dragging a space monster. So before only player ships could do this, now the enemy can do it too. And this gets kind of fun when you get to stations and they can sort of unleash space monsters on stations. So let me show you what that kind of looks like. I might use a bit of technical wizardry to speed this up. Monster baiting, whatever cool stuff we got. Okay, let's look at this pretty guy down here. So I already tried to make some enemies that actually alter the map that they're actually flying around in. See, now this one ship here looks like a standard Kralian, sorry, but it's emitting plumes of anti-positronic particles. So this is basically a cloud of particles. If this gets into or onto your ship, it's going to pretty much mess up your ship's capacitors and reduce your energy down to 0. So flying in through this is a really bad idea. So it's kind of cool. These guys will actually alter the way and the tactics that you have to deal with on a map. So right now there's only one of these guys. He's only been going for a couple of minutes. But imagine 4 or 5 of these guys. You know, it's really going to alter the way strategy works. So that's really cool. What other stuff have we got to show you? These vessels are flying about reactor containment. These are basically kamikaze Kralians, which you might have encountered if you played one of my mission scripts before. Pretty much, if you come within range of them, they will try and detonate their ship and catch you in the blast. There's an RP reason why, but I'll go into that later. What have we got here? Now you see there's a weird cloud of ships appearing here. Now this ship, where is it? Is fitted with bosun aperture engines. So, you know, especially if you're a Nadesco fan, you might know what that is. So basically this ship, most ships move around by using warp or jump to jump space. This one actually opens an aperture to another location in space-time, or maybe even another dimension. And what it will do is, while the aperture is open, it takes a lot of power, so it can only open for brief periods. More enemies come through. So for a bit of variety, I've told it to make Biomix Stage 2, but I can pretty much tell it to make any ship. So to begin with, this will look like a normal fleet. But if you ignore it long enough, it's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then become a real problem. What other weird enemies we got to play with here? Okay, this is a static burst field. Now what this ship will do is if you come within range, it will emit a powerful static burst which will overload your shields. Now, there are surge protectors built into all Stellar Navy ships, so what we'll actually do is we'll actually just lower your shields. Your shields will automatically lower to prevent the overload. But you have to manually raise them again. So that seems like quite a small attack, but if you're flying a mine run through a big enemy fleet and your shields suddenly deactivate, you could have a pretty bad day. What else? this ship is equipped with an unstable graviton drive. So basically, the Corellians have, seen how powerful and how good the Stellar Navy ships are, and they're attempting to duplicate the technology, but they're nowhere near there yet. So these ships are faster than the others. One of the most cool thing is if, say, accidentally have an accident and get destroyed, the graviton particles that are inside reach a critical mass and produce something like this. Boom! So if one of those blows up, you kind of want to get out of the way. The only other small thing is the rest of the ships have had a slight minor upgrade, so instead of them just ignoring you to shoot at them, if you fly near them, they're going to try and engage you in the same way before. To engage me, which is something I've been used to doing. So the enemies are just they've got weapons, and it should make the game way more fun than your standard just go around swoosh. Okay, enjoy it. I'm going to post this online for you to play with, and it's built onto the sandbox random mission maker, sector maker, so every game should be a little tiny bit different. Please give feedback and enjoy.